A calm and emotional listening story for learning English. This story is designed for English listening practice, B1 B2, and is told at 0.9 speed, slightly slower than normal speech, to help you understand naturally spoken English. Follow a simple, human story about everyday life, quiet moments, and real conversations, the kind you meet in real life. Perfect for relaxed listening, improving comprehension, and building confidence.
He often saw her in the hallway of their apartment building, sometimes in the morning, sometimes late in the evening. They smiled at each other, just a small, polite smile. She was foreign. He knew that from her accent. Sometimes she said something simple, hello, or good evening. He answered with the same words, nothing more. At that time, his English was very weak. He understood almost nothing. Sometimes she tried to say more. Small sentences, simple questions. He heard the sounds, but the meaning escaped him. He nodded, smiled, felt embarrassed. Later, alone at home, he thought about those moments. He realized something slowly. He wanted to understand her. That was one of the reasons he started learning English again. Weeks passed. One evening, they met again near the entrance. She spoke slowly. This time, he understood part of what she said. Not everything, but enough. He answered, very carefully, very simply. She smiled wider. That moment stayed with him all evening. As Christmas came closer, he felt nervous. One evening, he stopped her in the hallway. His heart beat fast. He invited her to a small cafe nearby. She said yes. At the cafe, he listened more than he spoke. He didn't understand everything, but he tried. That night, he studied English longer than usual. They started meeting more often. Short walks, simple talks. One day, they went to an ice rink together. Music played softly. Lights reflected on the ice. He fell once. They laughed. From that day, they talked almost every day, and his English grew with every conversation. That winter evening felt different. Outside, the city was quiet and slow. Snow covered the streets. Christmas lights reflected in the windows. They met again near the ice rink. The air was cold, but not uncomfortable. People were skating slowly, laughing, falling, standing up again. They didn't talk much at first, but they didn't need to. Later, they returned to the apartment building, where they both lived. This time, they didn't just smile in the hallway. They went inside together. In the living room, a small Christmas tree was glowing softly. Warm light filled the room. A simple table was ready, tea, food, candles. They sat close and talked. He didn't understand every word she said, but he understood her voice, her emotions, her smile. Sometimes he searched for words. Sometimes he made mistakes. She waited. She listened. She smiled. That night, English was no longer just a language. It became a bridge. And for the first time, he felt that nothing was standing between them anymore.
Now you will hear one short part from this story again. This time at normal speaking speed. Listen calmly and notice how much you understand now.
Weeks passed. One evening, they met again near the entrance. She spoke slowly. This time, he understood part of what she said. Not everything, but enough. He answered, very carefully, very simply. She smiled wider. That moment stayed with him all evening.
Thank you for listening. If this story felt calm and helpful, you are not alone. Many people learn English better through real, simple life moments. On this channel, we share calm listening stories about everyday situations. Work, conversations, small decisions, and real-life moments. These stories help you feel more confident when speaking English in real situations. Come back for the next story. We will continue learning, quietly, naturally, step by step.